You're listening to the Agony Column News Report featuring interviews, phone interviews, reports from live book events and festivals, and conversations with readers. You can find additional news, interviews, book reviews, and more 5 days a week at the Agony Column website at trashotron.com/agony. I'm speaking with Rudy Rucker. His newest book is an autobiography, Nested Scrolls. Thank you for joining me, Rudy.
It's good to see you again, Rick.
You know, Rudy, as I read that book, I realized that for the entire generation of science fiction writers who preceded you, that book would have been science fiction, the times it documented.
That's true. It's sort of caught up with us, so we have to kind of get weirder to stay ahead of the curve.
And I have to say that few are more adept at that process than you. I'd like you to talk about just going back and visiting your memories, because memories is a tricky thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it was fun to sort of recreate my life. I found that things that I thought I didn't remember so well, if I would focus on it for maybe a day or two while I was thinking about it and writing about it, it was sort of like rubbing off the dirt on a crystal, and then I could see inside.
Now, I'd like you to just talk about the process of that in terms of casting it into prose, because it's one thing to have kind of images drifting in your mind and kind of memories of conversation. It's another thing to convert that into language.
Well, that's a problem. People, when they try to write their autobiography, they realize that their life is this sort of branching fractal, and it's hard to just put it into a string of stories. So one thing, I wrote it fairly quickly. I just told the stories as they came to mind, as if I was talking to a friend. And though then, of course, I went back and revised it numerous times to make it flow.
One of the things I think that strikes me about, the experiences of your life is that they are so kind of rooted in some of the, what would have been considered, I guess, social science fiction back in the 1950s, what you experienced in real life. So I'd like you to just, as you were going through these experiences in your life, did you think about and you're, a guy who's always been interested in that, did you think about, wow, I mean, it's 2001 and here I am, I'm where's that damn monolith?
It was sort of like to be working at a software company for a few years. It was kind of amazing that we were doing these science fictional things like working on virtual reality and artificial life programs and
Sample complete. Ready to continue?